Virgo, song that's playing for you is No Sense. So, you could be in a situation, you in a space, you in a mind, and it's like you could be observing something you've been investing or giving your time to, and after paying a close attention to it, you realize, hold up, something ain't making sense to you. Or something ain't adding up. Or someone outside of you could be observing you, and it's like they realize the space or what you brought to the type of mind and vision you brought to the space, it don't make sense to carry that type of energy here. Whether that's somebody looking at you or that's you looking at something you're investing in with somebody. Somebody's defensive now. Now someone's guarded, now that they're no longer trapped in their mind about you, or now that you're no longer trapped in your mind about what you need to be doing and what you don't need to be doing, or what you need to be receiving and accepting from somebody and what you don't need to be receiving and accepting from somebody. You know what side of the fence you fall on. Whether it's you going through something or somebody outside of you going through something, and it's like a revelation, a freeing one at that. So you might have thought something was good enough to invest in, whether it was some idea someone brought you, or you were the one who had an idea in a mind to express and or invest in. And you express that idea, you put that out in your world, and you might not, it wasn't a good idea to put that out in your world. Judgment in reverse, whether that was something you did or someone outside of you might have expressed or brought you a piece of their mind, and they thought it was a good idea to bring you this. And they brought you that, and it only changed the dynamic you share between you and this person, or you expressing it or investing yourself in a certain type of way only changed how someone expresses and invests in you. You didn't put your foot. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. That's too much. Ain't no cards out though, so it's all in the air there, Virgo. Something ain't make sense. It ain't make sense for you to do that, Virgo, or it ain't make sense for somebody outside of you to do that, express that, and or say that. You put your foot. You know what side of the fence you fall on, what you got going on, where you investing your time and energy, who you investing your time and energy in, or what you're investing your time or energy into. Man, you ain't being honest when you do what you doing though. You ain't making no sense, Virgo. It don't make no sense for you to continue to express and or be or do what you've been doing, or you feel me, or continue to receive and or it's the King of Swords, so it's really your masculine energy. You really projecting or expressing something to your external world that isn't honest. And that's because you with the Emperor in reverse behind that. Now you may be in a certain type of emotional place of feeling about a space or a situation, and it's like until it rot, and you gonna be that way until you ain't on this earth no more. You feel me? Or until you're no longer in that situation or relationship. It's like you put your foot though, Virgo. You know what you got going on. If you know you're not in no type of ugly place right now spiritually, you know, because you ain't being honest in regards to how you express yourself in your external world. You're not walking or expressing in your real truth in whatever realm where it's like you're living a lie in some way, shape, or form. And what type of context we talking about? That varies from Virgo to Virgo. Something is a burden though. If something was a burden, and you might have thought that expressing or investing in a certain type of emotional mind and or idea would help you relieve this burden, and it didn't. And it's like, but you're still in that. You may have became aware that not only will this not help you release a burden, but now you stuck in some shit. You feel me? You know what that means for you though. Nah, that's too much. We ain't gonna talk about it. Or you could just be in an environment you no longer want to be in, and you still gotta express yourself there. So when you express yourself there, you're not walking in your actual truth. You might be emotional there, Virgo. You might be real emotional regarding what you're in that you no longer want to be in. If you're in something, you could be in a position, whether it's you versus your external world, and you just bitter. And for whatever reason, If you know that shoe is yours, wear it. If it's a situation where someone outside of you, the way the cards is laying, it's like you're expressing the Ace of Cups in reverse. If it's you versus someone outside of you, and someone outside of you could have brought emotions to you, it's like they brought you a lower feeling and you met them, and it's like they got you to invest in something dishonest. Now you're in that dishonesty with them, whoever they are. You feel me? It's like someone lied to you or someone manipulated you emotionally to get you to do something or be in something or invest in something, and they got you. I'm telling you, if this is a fallout, I'm put them back. But it's the Page of Coins and the Queen of Swords. It could have been somebody you held in a certain type of mind. It's like you might have trusted this person. You held this person close internally. So it's like you felt like whatever they presented to you, you saw them as living their truth and investing in whatever their truth was. Or once upon a time, you could have been investing. It's like you could have had a new step, or you were taking new actions, or investing in the right type of mind to invest, to put yourself on your path towards your truth. Man, fast forward, look, some shit might have changed. Diamonds, it might have just been for the look. But with the look came a whole lot of burdens. It came with the glitz and glam came a whole lot of weight. Now you may be in a position where you got a whole lot of weight because of that fate, that face, that expression, that idea, whatever you emotionally was. It's like you were showing something to your world, whether it's showing via giving or just expression, verbally, energetically. Or just through participation in the environment. Yeah, you know, it's not the king. Yeah, if it's you versus someone outside, it's like someone outside of you could know you're lying. You know what that means for you there, Virgo. And that's why it's like someone could be in a position where they emotionally remove themselves from the space they share with you. If it's you versus you, you could be in a position where you know you're not living your truth, but you're not gonna stop participating in the life you've manifested through living that lie, even though it's a burden on you. You know if that's for you or not. You manifested a whole lot of weight in a certain situation, and it's like at this point upholding this image is more of a burden on you than anything. But for some, you still in a position where you're not gonna let that image fall. You still gonna diamond. You feel me? You gonna have to tough it out. It's basically what you're telling yourself. If it's you versus you. If it's you versus someone outside of you know about you. And it's like you lying, you may still be expressing this dishonesty, or you may still not be being truthful with them, but it's like they already know you lying. It's like you lying to someone who know you lying. That type shit. You feel me? Yeah, Page of Swords. And it could be through an action, or if it's you versus you, it's like someone could have said something to you or expressed a mind or brought you an idea, and that put you it may have like turned you on in a sense where it's like you might have thought you could run a play on something or someone, or go take what someone said and do whatever with it. You feel me? And it put you in the negative energy when you were in that, and that brought someone a realization about you. It's like someone tested you and you failed. You know what that means for you in whatever realm of reality we talking about. If it's you versus someone outside of you in the sense where it's like you're in a position, you're not gonna stop. No matter how heavy it is, it's like you're in a place, you're in a position, you're in something, and you're not gonna let the fact that what you're in is a burden stop you from showing or projecting or giving your external world this, even though that isn't yours. Whatever that means for you. Some flip. Oh, nah, a couple of them flip. We ain't even gonna talk about it. One at a time. You know what you got going on there, Virgo. Yeah, Tower. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, some shit's falling, Virgo. Whether that's your mind or, again, I told you got hit with a revelation in the beginning. You got hit with a revelation. Now, that revelation might not stop you from participating or expressing in whatever you invest in it. But it's like you now know what you're participating in or what you're expressing isn't honest. And it's like, you know that for the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups in reverse. You're not being honest with what you're feeling about. Or if you're in a position where it's like you're a salesperson. It's like you may know the job you do is a dishonest job. You gotta play people, you got a lot of folk to get people to invest in it through something external. It's like through a situation that may have caused a very catastrophic moment in the workplace. But you're not gonna stop that from putting you in the position to do that job. You still gonna sell this scam to folk type shit. You feel me? It's like that. Even though you know there's no justice or no love in a space or a situation. You know what you're doing ain't honest. You know what that means for you though, Virgo? Gorilla glue. You stuck in some shit though. It might be something, you might have signed some contract. Yeah, it's like the Tower came because you know the truth. You may know what you doing ain't what you supposed to be doing, or you know what you selling ain't something you supposed to be selling. But that ain't gonna stop you from selling it because you already done got you a couple little dollars from doing this. You already done got you somewhere in your life, or something external, or something tangible, or a feeling out of this action. So you're gonna keep doing the action whether you know you should be doing it or not. Money man, he did defeat